Hi, I'm David Coon, and this is a story called The First Forest. And I first got this book when I started teaching a long, long time ago. The author is Gile, and it's illustrated by Tom Heflin. I hope you enjoy it. If you wonder in winter when you walk in the snow, why some trees stand stark naked while cold north winds blow, come with me to visit a woodland I know, where the first trees were made long, long ago. To get there, just place your hands over your eyes and imagine a tree any shape, any size. A muscular monster in leafy disguise, or a short, chubby shrub with a prickly surprise. Then imagine another and do it again. Keep imagining trees as fast as you can. Before long you'll arrive, if you follow my plan, in the first forest where all tree making began. The tree maker made the first tree with great care, with their roots in the ground and their limbs in the air. He gave them strong trunks and green clothes to wear, and made certain that all that they needed was there. See all the things that a tree needs in order to grow? In the air and the sunlight, with the minerals in the soil. He let each tree choose what it would become, a spruce or a maple, a pine or a plum. There were hundreds of choices they could pick from, and each choice was sure to be pleasing to some. The tree maker saw that his forest was good, and was pleased as his new trees shared their new brotherhood. And you can see that as the one tree is reaching out to the other, and there's that cardinal. He helped each tree learn to grow as it should, changing water and sunlight and soil into wood. There's all the things the tree needs there from the environment. Each tree in the forest was happy and peaceful. As each day, each tree grew more stately and graceful. You can see how each tree is enjoying the exact situation it is, getting along with each other. Till one day, greed, all spiteful and hateful, did something nothing worse than disgraceful. If the sun makes me grow, some heard one tree say, I'll be biggest and best if I catch every ray. So he stretched out his limbs and shoved others away, and the peace of the forest was ended that day. You see the one tree pushing and shoving the others, causing wounds? Soon other trees followed that tree's lead. They pushed and they shoved, making wounds that went deep. Broken limbs and dead leaves were knocked off in a heap. It was so sad, it made the willow trees weep. When the tree maker came to his forest that night, his beautiful trees were an ugly sight. They were twisted and bare and shaking with fright, except for a few that stayed out of the fight. The sight of the trees made the tree maker mad, but the plight of the trees, their condition, made him sad. His heart broke in two, he felt so bad, when he thought of the beauty his trees once had. So he started to clean up the mess that had changed his woods into wilderness. He chased away greed and selfishness and bound up each wound with tenderness. Then the tree maker did what was hardest of all. He punished the trees that took part in the brawl. He ruled that the selfish ones, big and small, would lose every leaf from their limbs every fall. What would happen? They'd lose their leaves in the fall. He rewarded the trees that stayed calm and serene, while others were being selfish and mean, with a promise that they would remain evergreen through summer and winter and seasons between. That's why we call these trees evergreen, because they're always green. They weren't selfish. They didn't participate in that fight. That's why in the winter, when you walk in the snow, some trees stand stark naked while cold north winds blow. But each spring the tree maker let his love show when he gives back their beauty and makes new leaves grow. I hope you enjoy the story of The First Forest by John Gile, and I hope you get the main idea. What would you say it is? Well, I hope you'd say something like, it really helps if you're selfish, not selfish, but you are caring of other people. Thanks for hearing my story. I hope you enjoyed it too.